So this morning I got to celebrate the Latin Mass at the cathedral, and there's one interesting rubric that doesn't happen anymore, and it doesn't usually happen most Sundays. But immediately after the gospel reading, the Easter candle is put out. Now, in the current rubrics, we keep this lit through Pentecost, which will be next Sunday. But it's an interesting detail that we would extinguish the candle now, because today, usually we celebrate on Thursday, which is 40 days after Easter, which is the 40th day when Jesus ascends into heaven. But we move it to this closest Sunday so we can all celebrate it together. But we're celebrating this weird reality that Jesus is gone. He's not with us in the same capacity he was on this earth when he walked with his disciples, even after the resurrection. We're in this kind of weird in-between waiting period when Jesus has already ascended to the Father and then has promised his disciples to send the Spirit. And especially you who are graduating and you who have just finished this school year, I think you're in a weird waiting period. You've celebrated the fact that this thing is done, and now you're looking forward to something that is about to come. And with transition, with newness, whether it's a good or a bad thing or whatever, there can just be this anxiety because things are not the same and might not ever be the same now. So what do we do with these realities? One temptation could be like Peter and James and John when they were on the mountain when Jesus transfigured before them. And Peter says, let's build 3 tents. Let's just stay here. I want to be in this moment forever. I want to be in the joys of graduating. I want to be in the joys of just staying with my friends and my current situation. I don't want anything to change. Or the other, I guess, extreme could be deuces. I'll see y'all later if I see you. But ideally, what's going on here, and ideally this whole year, this whole experience, minus maybe COVID, maybe some other difficulties you've dealt with, hopefully it's been a good experience for you. And if it has been a good experience, then I just invite you to treasure those memories and those moments, especially as life continues to go on. Just like I'm sure the disciples treasured the time they got to spend with Jesus, especially after he rose from the dead. There's no way they could have gone through the rest of their lives without reflecting back on those moments, being strengthened by the fact that they were in his presence and they were encouraged and they were told, look, you're going to get the Holy Spirit. If I don't go, I can't send the Spirit. So treasure the memories that you have. Look back on them fondly and let them be moments of strength for you in maybe dark moments that might be to come. In times of desolation, as Ignatius would say, in times when things are not going well, look to the times of consolation, these times of joy. And always look forward to something better to come. It might seem like the best is upon us because this is all we know. It might have seemed best for the apostles if Jesus would have just stayed there. And yet tremendous things happened because the Holy Spirit was sent on Pentecost. So treasure the moments that you have and look forward to new ones to come. Because Christ is still with us. He's taken our humanity up into heaven. He's promised us the Holy Spirit. And someday we'll all be reunited with him forever in heaven, which is not a bad deal. Look forward to what's to come, brothers and sisters, in good times and in bad.